All right, guys, welcome back to YouTube. I'm going to heat up a meal right now. How amazing is it that I have such great friends that send me over? I have Aaron Singerman from Redcon. I have my friends at Celsius, Bucked Up, Bumstead Dom and the crew. We got our sauces from Maria. And, of course, we have the famous Cutler bowl. This is the ultimate. But the big question is, I want you guys to answer how many you think I eat a day of these chicken and rice. So I want to talk a little bit about what I got going on, guys. So let me heat this up, and why I heat this up. I want to show you guys something. Come here. So we have a few things happening now at Cutler Nutrition. Okay, if you haven't seen the Daily Vitality line, I don't know if you guys have seen these products with cell regeneration, anti-aging type. We added a few new SKUs to the Cutler Nutrition family. But you see L-carnitine. I have something I want to show you guys quick. Okay, that's our powder, but I have something really cool, which I was just shooting a promo for. So this is now the liquid L-carnitine, if you guys haven't tried. So I'm going to talk a little bit about that. When I first started training, remember, there was no pre-workout, so we were looking for ways to burn fat. So when Chris Aceto wrote my first nutrition program back in 1992, he had me taking liquid L-carnitine. And I think it was Twin Lab used to make this, but I wanted to come out with my own for such a long time, but obviously it's a little more pricey. I was sourcing ingredients for it, and I wanted to come out with something that was really good. And obviously we advanced a lot with these products, but if you guys are really trying to increase metabolism, you know, L-carnitine is really good, especially before cardio or training. I wouldn't call it necessarily a pre-workout, but it definitely is going to utilize and drag the fats over to be used as energy, right? But this is a product that I've been in the working for quite some time. And I'm actually excited about it because it actually tastes really good. I actually just had some before I was shooting up. That's not the one I wanted to show, but the flavor. This is a sour gummy worm, and as you know, that's our number one seller on pre-workout for our powdered pre-workouts. But we have a cool possible redesign coming to Cutler Nutrition. So this is a label I just kind of put on. So we have currently these labels here. You can kind of see, you know, we went with the white when we launched in 2019. Now we're looking at, you know, with the signature version. But check this out. Check out this bad boy. So this is going to be a limited. So this is a new flavor that I am launching on protein. So don't get too excited about it because it's still going to be a minute before it's out. But this is the Monster Cookie flavor. Now, I've tested this, I don't know how many times before I actually approved it. And that's going to be good to go. We have a couple other things with like the Triumph. This is, you know, some more darker labels. Just some samples, Prevail Rush. A little more shine. You know, I think every few years, you know, you want to do like kind of a refresh. And shout out to my friends at Bucked Up. You see, I always support all our other brands too, and you know the guys over at Bucked Up are good people, and you know I always like to try different products to try to test to see, you know, where it fits in, how ours compare, and that's one thing I'm never afraid to show, you know, hey, I've tried these other things, because I don't expect everyone's cabinet to be only loaded with one supplement brand, and you know my travel schedule has been crazy. And we're doing a lot right now of shooting as we travel in between. So I head to Germany next week. So I don't know when this video is going to come out, but we have the FIBO there. And, you know, I'm doing a seminar with Marcus Rule and Urs over there, which is going to be super exciting for me. But there'll be a lot of us there, which are going to give us the opportunity to stand in front of the fans once again. I can tell you that Germany is one of those demographics that YouTube actually is really popular with, because I feel like the fitness community has exploded there, just like Brazil. I think we've had a lot of Middle East it's amazing how much fitness has grown, and there's a lot of superstars that come out of those regions, right? Back in my era, I competed with Marcus Rule, and you remember the battles, early on when I won the 2000 Night of Champions. Marcus, I think, won in 2001 maybe, or 2002, and he was always one of those guys that was knocking at the door, and we were around the same age. And now you have the youngsters coming up like Urs and some of the new talent. You got Ramon from Brazil and classic physique, and it's funny how that shift has been made, and we're all kind of mixing and matching now, going out and feeding information to all the people that follow us. But we always have those throwback videos that entice people or motivate people as a legendary status, and you never forget those things that just there's always a trigger. There's always a trigger that someone remembers a certain moment, or we captured that in like a DVD or some sort of contest footage. And, for me, I always looked at like Arnold and pumping iron, and I looked at, the picture of Sergio Oliva holding a pool stick, who had the crazy arms, and Robbie Robinson with the peak biceps. And there were people like Eddie Robinson, who was motivation to me. Lee Labrada guest posed for me at my first bodybuilding show. Ron Love came to my gym. There's a lot of those, the history. I saw Victor Richards for the first time at the 93 USA, and I couldn't believe the size of Victor Richards. And, those memories stick in my head and always gave me motivation to continue to strive forward and be my best. And, we all find ways of motivation, right? And, I go to my office every day, and, I receive emails from people all over the world. I'm still doing a lot of shipping out of here with all the memorabilia, but, having a nutrition brand, it's giving people, like, launching new products and learning, where I reminisce about, hey, what I used. And it's not, obviously things that are advanced, and now you have pre-workouts, which never existed in my world. I was taking like fat burners and L-carnitine strictly because there was no other alternative. And now today, like, you have so many options, and there's so many brands out there, and that's given me a network to be able to coordinate relationships with people, and just kind of like reach out and have people that have certain beliefs. And I think it's just a cool opportunity. And now, of course, we're putting out these YouTube. So every Monday we come on here and we give a little information and give you guys a little insight on what goes on. And I wanted to do a little behind the scenes of what's happening here, so you can kind of see way before, maybe by this video, the launch of L-carnitine may happen, but, with the change of labels and everything else, like, those might not be the last things, but this is what we work on a day-to-day basis with the team. And, we kind of get, customer feedbacks at the same time. So I'd love to hear your opinion if you guys want to comment below, but, keep following our YouTube every Monday here at Cutler Nutrition. We're staying super active. If you guys have any questions or comments you'd like to put on there, I'd appreciate that. And we'll see you on the next episode for Cutler Nutrition YouTube behind the scenes. We'll talk to you soon.